officially 30. Officially 30. I'm officially 30. I'm officially 30 years. I know very soon. Kupanda stairs itakuwa koko. Kuinama bones will be kaka. But again, I'm grateful for life. I'm super happy and happy birthday to me. Hi guys, welcome back to my space. If you're new here, thank you so much for dropping by. If you're an OG, I see you guys. I know you love what you see. I know, right? Anyway guys, so today I'm super grateful for another year around the sun. I'm turning freaking 30 years. I'm turning 30 years today, or I just turned 30 years today, and I'm super grateful. And yo, I'm yet to, you know, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it, but manze, I'm yet to grasp that nini of like, yeah, I'm officially 30 and everything. I've been joking about it, by the way, lately, but we're super grateful though for 30 years of living. So today I decided I'm going to share 30 lessons that I've learned in life for the last 30 years. Of course, minus the first 6, minus the first 6 of my life, because hizo zilikuwa za kujijua. 1, create connections. Guys, create connection. This one I came to learn in my mid-20s, and I feel like it's something that everyone really needs. Create connection, network as much as you can. Like, network. There's, in one way or another, find people to network with, build connection, legit connections. See connections za watu wenye wanakuita for booze and everything. Sikatai ni poa, but legit connections. That's one major thing that I've learned. You need to learn to connect with people, learn to create, learn to network. Something else, work your ass off as much as you can. Any job that you get, anything that you get that will give you money, that will ensure that you're not broke. Like, work. 2, the other thing is save. Learn to save as early as kitambo. Like, for me, I came to learn how to save in my mid-20s, but or early 20s. In my early 20s, that's when I learned. I decided now I just want to save. Learn to save. Itakuokolea manze. There's that time you feel like life is going this way. Itakuokolea. You'll get a lot. I don't know how to put it, but anyway, get yourself a circle or a tribe or a support system where, let me tell you, if there's something I've come to learn is, personally, in my 30, like now, in my 20s, the entire 20s, I've realized that I have so many people who know me, but they're not friends. Not everyone who knows you is a friend. So I know a lot of people, and I have a lot of people who know me, but I cannot put them in that friend bracket. So ensure that you have a circle or a supportive system that is legit, a legit one for that reason. Because as you go on, life gets difficult, or life gets weird in some way, and you need people. So you need to have built that clan, that tribe for yourself, of that supportive system, people you can call anytime, and they will come through without failing. These are things that I wish I knew before, and I wish I had already created some, because at the moment I'm truly learning to separate friends and legit friends and support system. As I said, you have people who know you, so many people who know you, but not all of them are friends. You cannot be like, oh, this is my friend, Hey, another thing is build boundaries. Guys, learn to build boundaries. I know sometimes it's super difficult to build boundaries, but again, as I said, when you're putting people in categories like this, and then when there are boundaries that you're like, please don't cross here, don't overstep, don't, learn to create those boundaries and stand with the boundaries as firm as you can. Kutoka mapema you don't just come start a friendship or start a relationship and then you start building boundaries in between. No, like mentioning, oh, these are my boundaries. No, state them as mapema so that everyone can know, like, you don't love this, you don't, another thing that I've been struggling with, and I'm really trying to learn: say yes a lot more to new experiences, meet new people, and explore. Say a lot of yeses to new opportunities. Like, don't limit yourself. I feel like we build ourselves this cocoon or this safe house for ourselves, and then we're like, no, I don't want to go this way, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. You get opportunities and you're like, maybe it's a job opportunity, let me say, and you're like, wait, it's not paying me well, okay, it's not doing this, or this is not serving me. Like, learn to say yes a lot more in life, to new experiences, to new opportunities and everything. Don't like pause and be like, no, I'm okay where I am. You're not okay, sis. You're not okay. You're not okay. You need to explore. You need to learn different things. You need to experience different people. By the way, a lot of, like, penye umefika, you need to have a lot of people, different people, like, you're learning, because you keep learning. You keep learning, and meeting different people and interacting with different people makes you, I don't want to use the word work, but it does. It makes you work, something else, like, love yourself, love your body in all seasons. Like, love your body in all seasons. I've struggled with this for some time. I've already talked about how I gained weight. I've already talked about sometimes, especially for us ladies, a little change will make you feel like, no, it's not working. A little change, just a minimal change. So for me, as I've talked about how I gained weight, you can tell from my previous videos, I gained weight and then I've lost weight drastically. But love yourself. If there's something I've learned to, is love myself in every season, body season. Like, if you add a little pounds, be grateful. Love that specific body for that specific time that you'll have it. If you don't like it, work towards it. But again, as I said, you'll need to love it so that you can be able to change it. You cannot be able to change something that you don't love. First of all, if you feel like you're big and you're not comfortable with it, love what you are at the moment and then work towards what you want. But if you decide you're working towards what you want without loving what you have at the moment, it's not going to work for you. You're going to hate everything about you, which is not okay. It's really not okay. Something else I learned, and this one is a lesson I feel like everyone should learn. You don't need to be strong every single time. You don't need to be okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be weak. It's okay to feel like you want to scream. It's okay to feel like you want to cry. Go cry. If you want to cry, go cry. If you want to scream, scream. Because, guys, if you keep acting strong, I feel like, for me, there was a year, I guess it was in 2021, I really acted strong. However, I felt like, okay, it worked for me, by the way, in some ways. But again, I was letting myself out. Whenever I felt like it's overwhelming, I could just do a one or two thing. I used to have my house, just sit there, write. I used to write a lot. I could write and then choke. Write, and then I realized I've been writing a lot of bitter stuff. I've been writing a lot of bitter stuff. At that time, it worked for me because it helped me get over it. But later, I realized, when now I'm in a very good space, and then I go back to check on that notebook, I'm like, oh no, this was out of bitterness. So I really hate that. But again, as I said, you don't have to be strong every time. Being vulnerable is okay. It's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. So don't hold back. Don't hold back from crying. If you want to cry, go ahead and cry. Just release it. Let it go. You don't have to act strong every time. On the same meaning of acting strong, I've realized, like, depression is real. It's not something that I've realized. It's true. Depression is real. and how you cope it, how we deal with depression is super different, you know. Suicidal thoughts are real, very. Trust me, from very simple things like heartbreaks, brokenness, lack of jobs, lack of opportunities, home issue, family issues, like, you know, there are a lot of things that will drive you to depression. And a lot of people in Kenya, let me say in my country, sana, we don't we don't feel like, how do I put it? We don't take real actions towards depression. So I feel like now, when you feel like you are depressed, guys, talk. It doesn't hurt to talk. Just talk. Find someone to talk to, find a therapist, find a friend, just talk it out, because if you let it just stay in, you're going to get worse than what you have been going through. You're going to feel even much weaker and much depressed. Like, your depression is real, but you need to talk. Health is wealth. This is something a lot of people ignore. Actually, it's something like I feel everyone ignores. Utaumwa na kichwa and you're like, oh, my head, oh, I have a headache, mara moja. Oh, I have homa, celestamine. Oh, I have this. And guys, you don't see a doctor. Hey, mimi, I'm learning. Even if it's tumbo, fadhali niende niambono niko na minyo. But guys, I've learned, like, health is wealth. There's no need of being in your bed the whole day and ignoring symptoms and signs, or you're like, oh, nasikia tu chungu, or, and then when it gets worse and in a situation or in a place where you cannot go back, that's when now you feel like, no, please, don't let it get to that point. Don't let it, like, go for regular checkups, you know, go for body checkups. Good women, you need to do your checkups kila time. Breast scanning, pap smear, you need to do this. You need to do these things. Please don't ignore. Another thing I've learned, and this one has worked for me, is be your own cheerleader. Be your greatest cheerleader. Because, hey, if you wait for people to clap for you, if you wait for people to cheer you up or something, you're going to die. You're going to die waiting. And also, not every person who's clapping for you is really genuine. Not every single clap is genuine. Even your friends. Even your family, guys. Not every clap is genuine. But you need to know, like, it's me, it's your life, it's you. You need to be your greatest cheerleader. Those baby steps you're making in life, be it in business, be it in your schooling, be it in life generally, like, every step you're making. Maybe this time you decided, oh, I want to do 1, 2, 3, and then you realize, oh yeah, it worked. The entire year I'm marking some boxes I wanted to mark. You know, clap for yourself. No matter how little it is, no matter how little the achievement is, clap for yourself. Maybe umeenda ukanunua kiatu mpya, clap for yourself. Like, those are the little things you need to. You wake up this morning, you're feeling bad, and you're like, wait, I'm going to put this cologne, I'm going to put up the makeup and everything just to cheer myself. It's not that they're necessary, but because you know they're going to make your day, then why not? Be your greatest cheerleader. And that one I've really struggled with, because sometimes I feel like I'll do things and be like, how will they say, how will they, you know, how will they, that can any of they, no, it's how will I. Like, I'm changing that from how will they to how will I. Am I comfortable with this? How am I feeling about it? How, you know, how is it helping me? How is it? Those are the things that you need to learn and do. The only way to be happy is to be committed to unconditional happiness to yourself. That's the only way to be happy. You have to be committed to being happy, unconditionally happiness for yourself. You have to. That's the only way you're going to be happy. And sometimes you feel like you think about other people's happiness and you forget about yours. And you're like, I'll do this as long as it makes them happy. No. You have to be committed to unconditional happiness for yourself. Give yourself as much as you can. I don't know how I can emphasize on this. It's something I'm still struggling with, but I've learned this in my 30 plus years, or my 29 plus years of living. gift yourself. I'm still struggling with it, as I said, but gift yourself as much as you can. Take yourself out, treat yourself as much as you can, whether you have money or not. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be money, whatever, but treat yourself in all ways that you can. It might be as small things as getting yourself a pair of earrings, getting yourself a pair of shoes, or whatever. You know, just be happy. Ensure that you're happy for yourself before you spread. You know, they say you cannot give from an empty cup. So ensure that your cup is filled before you give out. Am I making sense? Am I? Let me tell you something. We are fortunate. We are very fortunate to have each other. That's something you should learn. And this is something that I've come to learn in life. We're very fortunate to have each other in one way or another. In one way or another. With my siblings, I've learned that everyone has their own life. Everyone has their own ways of doing things. We're super different. Yes, we're siblings. We are related, but we're super, super different. But we're fortunate to have each other in one or another. No matter, even if we don't see eye to eye in some things, when coming to make decisions, we don't see eye to eye. We don't agree on a lot of things. But guys, we're very fortunate to have each other. If there's that friend of yours that you can say like, we've been together for 5 years, we've been together for this, you know that if I call this friend, he or she will come through. Guys, just know how fortunate or how lucky you are to have them. So I've learned to embrace people. I've learned to appreciate people. I've learned to be grateful to have mingled with you, or gotten you coming to on my way, or to my way, or whatever. Like, we crossed paths. Like, we crossed paths, because I feel like sometimes you might cross paths with some people, and then it doesn't end well, or it doesn't turn out good. But guys, let me tell you, you move on, you learn. There are things you don't just hold back to things. Just move on and learn. Take them as lessons. Some people will come your way just to make sure that you learn a lesson. Some people will come to elevate you or push you a step further, you know. So I've learned to appreciate people and appreciate situations that are sometimes, before I used to be like, no, this situation is too no, ni shetani amekam. No. Now I'm learning to appreciate every situation that that is coming my way. Every person that is coming my way, be it in a bitter manner or be it in a very weird way, I learn. I'm really learning to do this. Another thing that I'm really learning, and I've learned, and I would like people to learn, is follow what feels good. Follow what feels good to you. You might be feeling this thing is going to work for me, this thing is super good for me, but if you ask for someone's opinion, they will be like, no, it's not. But until you feel it's good, and your gut tells you this thing is working, this thing is good, follow what feel is good. Don't wait for people to approve your thoughts, your feelings, your everything. Don't wait for people's approval. Sometimes I say you just have to step out to see the world, you know, because I feel like a lot of us, we're in a cocoon or in our own spaces, and we have like folded our wings. We don't want to fly. Just fly. Try to fly. You fall, you stand. You fall, you stand. Open your wings high, like wide, and then just fly. Just fly. Like, you see the way the birds try. Have you ever seen birds, how the mama will push the kids from the nest so that they can fly, and then the kiddo will, when the mother sees that the kiddo is not flying, she'll just then fly and hold the big kiddo, bring her back to the nest, or him, or whatever, bring them back to the nest, and then push them again. That's the same thing. You need to just go out. You fail, come back, sit down, rethink, then go out again. These are things I'm learning. And guys, hey, and 20 easy 30 years is making me I feel like philosopher, you know. After this conversation, I feel like a philosopher. But guys, you need to learn. These are 30 lessons that I've learned, and I keep learning. Some you don't just learn in a single day. You keep learning and practicing, because practicing makes perfect. Yeah. Be present, pay attention, and question everything. When I mean be present, it's like you're there. With every decision you make, everything that you have in life, you're there, you're present, you're very intentional about it. Be present, pay attention on every single thing. If there's something that you're doing and you feel like it failed, go back to the drawing board, check on things that made it fail, and then work from that. So pay attention, question everything. Like for me, I feel like I question a lot, and people feel like I am either too defensive or something, because they'll tell me and I'll be like, no. Or you'll tell me something and I'll be like, no, I feel I'm right, I feel I'm right. So whenever I question, people feel like I am too defensive, but no, it's something I've learned. You need to question everything, be it positive, be it negative. You need to learn to question everything you do. Add positivity to everything in your life. And what I mean by this is, I know there's a lot of negative things that we go through in life, but when you sit down and be like, yeah, this has been a shitty time, this has been shitty, but again, I came out of it. Again, I worked through it. That adding that positivity in everything that you go through, or in everything that you experience, makes life easier. The sooner you act, the sooner you get it done. So sometimes I feel like, for me, especially when it comes to procrastinating, guys, I've struggled with that. I've really struggled with that. But now I'm letting go. I'm just like, yeah, let me just start. Let me act. Let me take action. Let me do this. Let me do this. And the more you start, the sooner you do this, the sooner you act, the sooner you get it done. Trust me. Trust me on that. Where you are is where you are. I feel like a lot of us are trying to rush things in some ways, but life has its own way. Life has its own plans for you. God has his own plans for you. So unataka by the time unafika 30 you have your masters, by the time unafika 30 you have kids, you have family, you have a big house, you have this apartment, and then you fika 30 you're still in your mom's home, you're still jobless, you don't have work, you don't have anything. So where you are is where you are. You don't have to rush it. Just let I feel like, yes, you're working towards bettering your life, you're working towards achieving a lot of things, but again, you don't have to beat yourself, because at this point, whatever you had planned or whatever is not working. For me, before, I used to have vision boards. I used to have vision boards. I used to write down things I want to do in the year, before the year ends, and then during my birthday, when I sit down to check the boxes, I realize, like, out of 100 things, I've only done 10, or I've achieved 5. And this used to heartbreak me a lot. This used to break me in so many different ways. And then I stopped. I was like, you know what? I'll no longer do vision boards. I'll no longer write things I want to do. And then if I'm doing a list, I'm doing a list of 5. So that I can be able to achieve these 5. And also the list of 5, I'll make sure that I review it monthly. So every single month I'll be like, hey, have I achieved this? No. When I look back, these ways, the way I'm going, ways that will make me achieve this. If not, then I'll go ahead and cancel that. How long will this take me? And then I also realized there's some goals and plans that will not work in the next 5 years. You might be saying, oh, in the next 5 years, I want to have owned an apartment. And guys, things go sour, things don't work for you. So there are those goals that will not take you the time frame that you have created for yourself. There are goals that will take a little bit longer, and there are goals that will be achievable in a very short period of time, So yeah, where you are is where you are. Stop rushing, stop beating yourself about it, and stop regretting or stop questioning yourself, oh, what went wrong, because the more you feel like you haven't, the more you feel like you've failed, the more you're going to get depressed, the more you're not going to achieve anything. So be content with where you are. I don't mean like you just lazy around. Work towards your goal, work towards what you want in all ways. But if it doesn't work this year, tujaribu tena kesho. Like we try. If it doesn't work today, we try this. Where I work nowadays, you get we have these KPIs. And sometimes one day it's a really, really, really bad day for you. It's a very bad day for you. And your team leader will be like, hey, what's not happening today? They'll question you, and then at the end of the day, they'll be like, you know what? We'll try tomorrow, because there's nothing. You cannot change anything. You cannot change anything. Learning and unlearning. You learn and unlearn things. The things that you grew up knowing, and then in your adult age or in your 20s, you feel like, hey, this one is not working for me in some ways. So you keep learning and unlearning. It's healthy. It's healthy. The process is super healthy and very important. So don't give up on that, and don't limit yourself from learning and unlearning. Be patient to allow good things to come. So be patient to allow good things to come to your life, and trust that good things will come. You know, you be patient and then you trust. Sometimes you feel like you have created this thing, you want these specific good things, and then you're not patient with that. So you're trying to push. Maybe it's something you can achieve in the next 2 years, but you're trying to push it to do it in 8 months. Please. And then sometimes you're like, oh, I've given up in life. You're not trusting that good things will come. You need to trust that good things are coming. Okay. Don't hold on to bitterness, and then let go of things that don't work for you. Let go of things that no longer make you happy. Let go of things that you're no longer excited of doing. Let things that are not working for you, you just let them go. Because I feel like holding, sometimes you see like a barbed wire. There's this meme. Okay, it's a quote, but it has a barbed wire. Sengenge ni ng'ombe. Imagine you holding to sengenge ni ng'ombe for long. Itaishi kudunga tu, and then imagine you holding like this and then letting go. Itakukata tu, and then the scar of kukatwa once will heal easier than hii yenye umeshikilia ushinde ukiumo kila time usikie ushinde umedunga. So I feel like sometimes letting go is much easier than holding on. So just let go of the bitterness. Let go of because if you hold on to bitterness, you've filled your cup with bitterness, you've filled your cup with regrets, you've filled your cup with all this negativity, and then that's what you pour out to people, your family, your friends, everyone around you. That's what you're giving. That's the vibe. So just let go. Good things are yet to come. You have to learn that not everything will work for you in the same way. So the more things you'll be wanting to do, or the people you'll find, and they don't work for you. No matter how long you've been in relationships for long, 10 years, 9 years, 8 years, 5 years. I was in one for 3.5 years and it never worked. You just let go. Not everything will work for you, So if it doesn't work, as I said before, some people will come your way to elevate you. Some situations will come your way to teach you a lesson so that you can be able to move forward. So yeah, not everything will work for you. Allow yourself to be sad, and don't allow people to walk over you. So that's something, I don't know. This one you have to learn in your easy way, in your own way, like, because there are people who will walk over you. There are people who will walk over you, and there are people who will expect you to respect them when they don't respect. And you guys, something else I've learned: respect has nothing to do with age. Respect has nothing to do with age. In African setup, I feel like, we have been taught, respect your elders, even when they don't respect you. And this is something I'm teaching my son to be, if you feel like you're disrespected, speak it out. I've learned this from my sister, because, hey, na Mr. Kamau. I'm learning this from my sister, because as again, you don't respect. How are you going to respect someone older than you when they don't respect you just because they're old, yet they're not showing the same respect? So respect is earned, and respect has nothing to do with age. Trust me, it has nothing to do with age. You respect me, I respect you. It's just that simple. You don't respect me, you serve me this. You're not going to serve me soup and then I serve you meat. No, you serve me soup, I serve you soup. It's that simple, by the way. Don't be afraid to love, and love hard. Don't be afraid to love and love hard. This is something, especially if you have gone through heartbreak or you have had a rough time with in relationships. This, I feel like for some of us, especially for me, let me speak for myself and also some other people I know. We hold back, and then we're like, it happened, so the next relationship I'm getting to, it's going to be much the same, or the next relationship I'm getting into, how sure am I that they're going to give me what I'm looking for? So we keep on holding back. A friend of mine called Tina showed me that there is there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. She was in a relationship for long. She got heartbroken, but immediately she healed. She moved on. Like, she moved on immediately, and life has been perfect for her. So for me, I feel like holding back to love or being afraid of loving just because you went through a rough patch is going to not only mess up your life, but also make you feel like it's going, I don't know how to put it, but it's going to make you holding back will make you not explore. It's going to make you not really be in a safe space when it comes to loving people or being in a relationship or something. So guys, just learn to love. Learn to love, and when you love harder. Vitamins. This is something hata nilitoka tu kwambia sister yangu, I need vitamins. But something I'm learning, vitamin and sunscreen is a must. Vitamins and sunscreen is a must. Sunscreen is a must. This might sound crazy and weird and like, but sunscreen is a must. Just learn to do sunscreen. I wasn't doing sunscreen or whatever. I was like, people are doing face whatever routine. They have night routine, morning routines. Taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is super important. Super important. And again, as I said, you have sunscreen. Let's not negotiate about this. I'm struggling. Niko na kadayana lakini niko na kadayana mahali, but I'm struggling with that. But I've learned it's a must. Family is important. Build your own family, be it blood or not blood or no blood. Be it blood or no blood. By that I mean, like, be it your blood family, like your siblings, your aunties, your uncles, or whatever. If it works for you, that you have that family, there's that. Like for us, we're 9 of us, but trust me, not everyone is comfortable with everyone, or as I said before, we have things that we don't agree on whatever. But there's that person in your family who you can be able to be like, you know what, this one I can talk to, this one I can tell my issues, this one we can reason together, this one you can, So family is important. Family is important. And again, I say, even if you don't see eye to eye, still your family. Family is super important, and family doesn't have to be blood. You'll go out and find friends or find people who will become more than even family to you, So don't just put yourself in that kind of like your blood family, and then you forget about those friends who become family in one or another. Change is growth. Change is growth in everything. Body wise, bank, your job wise, professional wise. What else am I forgetting? Like, change is growth. You allow change to happen into your life. You allow change to take its course, and you'll enjoy life. You will enjoy life. Something else I've learned is everything you go through will make you a better person. Situation gives you lessons, and stones elevate you to another level. You feel me? Yani nimesema leo na feel kama mimi ni philosopher. The last one, I'm not saying anything else. The last one, I feel like they are even over 30. Be intentional in life. Be intentional in life. And with that, guys, I'm officially 30. Officially 30. I'm officially 30. I'm officially 30 years. I'm officially 30. Officially 30. I'm officially 30. I'm officially 30 years. I know very soon Kupanda stairs itakuwa koko koko. Kuinama bones will be kaka kaka. But again, I'm grateful for life. I'm super happy and happy birthday to me. I know very soon kupanda stairs itakuwa koko koko. Kuinama bones will be kaka kaka. But again, I'm grateful for life. I'm super happy and happy birthday to me. Yani nimesema leo na feel kama mimi ni philosopher. Mimi ni philosopher. I'm officially 30 and I'm grateful. And I'm grateful to God, grateful to my mom for watching over me for the entire 30 years. She's still there. She'll call me whenever she wants, or I'll call her whenever I can. And having supportive family, having awesome friends, you know, for all the 30 years, I'm grateful. And with that, no more words. Nimekuwa mhenga, mnaweza niita mhenga na naweza wahengulia. Mheshimu, respect your elders, mheshimu wakuu. Nashukuru sana. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope these lessons, you learned something from the lessons that I've learned. I hope that if there's something that you're picking up out of the lessons that I've learned, go out, work for it. If there's something you feel like it's a miss, if you have other lessons that you feel like we should learn, whether in your 20s, in your 30s, or wherever, in your 40s, in your 50s, if there's some lessons you want us to learn, please drop them here. Drop them here. Closing remark. It gets better with time. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching.